Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. In Kathopanishad, there is one mantra in the second chapter, Paranchikhani Vyatrunas Swambhu Tasmat Paran Pashyati Nantaratman Kaschid Dhiraha Pratyagatmanamaikshat Avrutta Chakshuhu Amrutattvamichan. By default, we are all extrovert, and it is not our mistake. It is manufacturer's defect. I am translating the meaning of this mantra. Paran means extrovert. Anchati means gacchati, goes. Khani means sense organs. Paranchi Khani. Swambhu, Lord Himself, He created us in such a manner that our sense organs are by default extrovert. Suppose somebody goes and stands near the window and you ask him, "Hey, what are you seeing outside?" "No, I am not seeing outside, I am seeing inside." Will anybody listen? When you stand near the window of your house, you are not standing there to see inside the house. In the same manner, when we are sitting in the windows of our personality, there are 5 windows, the 5 sense organs. And till such time we are sitting in these sense organs, we are bound to be extrovert. There is a principle, Janati Ichchati Karoti. First of all, we come to know about something, then we desire that thing, and then we get into action to get that thing. 3 stages. This technique is utilized by the telemarketing. Till such time you don't know, you never think about to buying that thing. But then when at about 11 o'clock all the people have gone for work and all that, and these Mahamayas are at home without doing anything, so they start the TV. I am not talking about you, I am talking about India, okay? So, then they start the TV, and the TV telemarketing comes. The potato cutting machine. 5 kilograms of potato will be cut into exactly the same shape and size pieces. Original cost 21,000 rupees. If you dial right now on this number, only 2,100 rupees. And then demo is there. And this lady can't stop it. And then within 2 days the machine comes. Your money has already gone. And the machine is so beautiful, so nice. But now the problem is, in the house there are only 2, husband and wife, recently married. Now what will they do by cutting 5 kilograms of potato? So that machine has come. Now anything that we have, do you think we want to hide it? We want to show to the public. Anything. Suppose you have bought some nice diamond or pearl necklace, do you think you will put it inside? Outside, so that we want to show. So, then what is to be done in the machine? How to show the people? Then you call people. See, there is such and such function, so please come for lunch. And then people are called, a dozen of them or two, and thereafter, then somehow or the other that topic is brought. See, I was just thinking what to cook for you. Then my husband suggested, why don't you use that machine that you bought just now? Use it so you can finish. Oh, I forgot about it. Then all the ladies, oh, what machine you bought? Janati first knows, then ichchati, then desires, and then karo the order. Is it not? This is how, till such time we are seated in our sense organs, we will be extrovert. And then what are we seeking? What are we desiring? What we want? See? Unknowingly, we are all desiring only happiness. And the most miserable search in life is the search for happiness. See? And how do we want to get that happiness? So first of all, we desire. Now, when we desire something, there are two options. Either our desire is fulfilled or our desire is not fulfilled. When the desire is not fulfilled, it is expressing as anger. See? Desire becomes anger if it is not fulfilled. If the desire is fulfilled, then it becomes greed. When the desire is not fulfilled, it becomes anger. Any one of knows. Every day we are expert in that. And when the desire is fulfilled, we become greedy. And that greed makes us miserable. That anger makes us miserable. Anger is such a funny thing. Where it is born, it destroys there first and then others. An angry person can never be happy. Because wherever the anger is, there it starts burning first. And other people, like in one place I had gone, and a South Indian house, that Amma used to prepare very good, nice dosha, idli, etc. They had a sweet little daughter, maybe about 12-15 years. And when they gave me food, I used to like rava dosha very much. Then vada, sambar, idli, all those things. So when I sat, that girl was very close to me. She said, Swamiji, shall I join with you? I said, come, I'll feed you. So I took that idli, one piece, and put some chutney and wanted to give her. Her father saw. South Indian fathers are referred by the children as Hitler. They hit. Very angry brand. Many of you may be feeling very at home. So, he came and gave one to that girl. Don't take from Swamiji's plate. Go and eat inside. The poor girl, when she was given one heart, she got up and went to her room. Like any Hindi movie, that very time phone rang. And he lifted the phone and he said, Swamiji, I am sorry, I have to go somewhere for urgent meeting. I said, I don't need you go. Because if I talk to you, he may give one to me. Angry person can do anything. He went. After that, I got up, I left my food and went to her room. I said, hey, come. And I brought her, I said, hey, dad has gone, don't worry now. See, your daddy was talking so good about you, how you are intelligent and how you... Swamiji, don't try to pacify me. She was very clear. I said, no, he just gave you only out of love, no, to discipline you. Swamiji, I am not hurt, I am not angry, I am not frustrated. Because I have given 100% discount to my father. And second thing, I give zero value to his anger. Any day he is not angry, then something is wrong with him. See, friends, when a person becomes repeatedly angry, his value of anger becomes zero. And then he becomes more angry. See, friends. So what is the birthplace? Birthplace is desire. See? And what is our desire? See, that is why the children suffer maximum because of the elders. What the elders do? If the child is sitting, why are you sitting? Get up. So the child goes, why are you standing? Sit down. Or let him do whatever he wants. Constantly bullying the kids. So, this, we sit in our sense organs, see the world and start desiring. It is here Bhagavan Sri Krishna answers Arjuna's question. In the 3rd chapter, Arjuna says, Atha kena prayuktoyam papam charati purushaha anichannapi varshneya baladivaniyojitaha. Hey Sri Krishna, please tell why a person goes the wrong way as if somebody is compelling him to go the wrong way. Although he doesn't want to do that, yet he is compelled to do that. What is that force? Who is forcing somebody to go the wrong way? In reply, Bhagavan Sri Krishna says, Kama esha krodha esha rajo guna samudbhavaha maha ashanaha maha papma vidhena miha vairinam. It is desire alias anger. Desire and anger are not two. See? Like man and husband, they are not two. They are one. When he is happy, he is a man. And miserable, husband. See? They are not two. Now they are man. Because they are happy. So, desire alias anger, kama esha krodha esha, rajoguna samudbhavaha, born out of the agility, activity, dynamism. And what it does? Kama, the desire, maha ashanaha, desires can never be fulfilled. See? Right from childhood till date, what we have done. If we have to write in one line, what can we write? We can only say one thing. Right from childhood onwards, we have been struggling to fulfill our desires. Non-stop. See, you must have seen your kids. I don't know your kids. So, they see something on the TV, some new game has come, digital game. Then they want, so the mom, dad gives them one game. Now, by the time they come back from the mall to the home, they have played it sufficiently, and by the time they come home, it is all stale. Then another game. See how many things we accumulate. Because, be attentive, we have not learned from our own experiences. What should we learn? Fulfillment of desires is not equal to fulfillment in life. But what we do? Only fulfill the desires with a hope that we may achieve fulfillment. But till date it has never happened. See, friends, desire fulfillment project is like the eczema. When some people get eczema, you know the funny part of eczema, when you scratch, you don't feel pain, you enjoy. Aha. And others are worried. Come on, you stop that, it is bleeding. Oh, it is bleeding. In the same manner, we have been fulfilling our desires right from childhood. How many desires we have fulfilled? Friends, we have to learn one principle. Thus far, not further. We have to draw a line by ourselves. Otherwise, there is no end to it. Then our whole life is only to get more and more and more and more. There is no end to it. See? The other day in Australia, one of my friends, he built a new house. And he said, Swamiji, my house is like specialities. Normally in these big countries, the houses are very funny. They have got only 1 or 2 bathrooms and 10 people. In India, at least, we have got 1 bathroom per room. So there is no problem. So he said, you will like it because like India, I have constructed, every room has got independent bathroom. So he showed me. And then he said, this is my daughter's room. And when I went and saw, there were at least 50-60 pairs of shoes. I said, hey, you must thank God. So why? Your daughter has got only 2 pairs of legs. So these many shoes. Had she had 4 pairs of legs, what would have been the condition? How many shoes, how many things, no end to it. So, when the desire we want to fulfill, maha ashanaha, that means is a big glutton. You fulfill one desire, second is required, third is required. And who is the victim of the desires? He who is retired and not working. That person is the victim of desires. Because the whole day what to do? Suppose it is raining outside, you are simply sitting, nothing to do, no hobby, no study, no nothing. So, this is the right climate to have a nice garam cup of tea. Order is passed. Poor lady, you have nothing to do all the time, tea. And he knows when she scolds, tea comes. Then a cup of tea comes. Do you think he will keep quiet? Tea, no pakoda. Second desire. Then a poor lady gives some pakoda. Mirchi ke to banaye nahi. No mirchi pakoda. See friends, desires will always breed desires. One desire breeds the next desire. Because no desire is complete. And desires are always about something finite. Desires can never be about the infinite. These are the points when we understand. Like, we go outside below the sky in front of the sea. Today we went. We see, aha, how beautiful it is. And we stop there. Do we desire, aha, what a beautiful expanse of the sea, let me take home? No. Desires are always about the finite. And these finite desires can never lead us to the fulfillment in life. So we keep on struggling to add something. See? This is how the extensions in the houses happen. They keep on extending. I think I should add one more room to my house, Why? No, there is no place to stay because everything is filled with furniture. So the house is for you or for the furniture? You can't even move in the house. You do like this thing, there Liberty statue standing. Oh, I'm so sorry. See? You do like this, something falls down. Oh, I'm so sorry. And in your own house, you move like a thief. As if the house belongs to the content and you are an intruder. Maha Ashanaha. And the anger is Maha Papma. Papma means a sinful. When a person is angry, he can commit any sin. All the bad things happen under the influence of desire and anger. In the 5th chapter, Bhagavan Sri Krishna says, Shaknoti haivaya sodhum prak sharira vimokshanat kama krodhodbhavam vegam samuktasya sukhi nara. He who is able to stand the onslaught of desire and anger, he alone is intelligent. He alone is a yogi. He alone is liberated. And he alone is nara, means human beings. Others are vanara, monkey. See, friends, all the spiritual practice is only aimed at working on our mind. See, we work outside, but effect should be on the mind. Therefore, Bhagavan says, Vidhi enam iha vairidam. Understand this desire as anger. Recognize this desire as the enemy. Vairidam, enemy. Enemy number one. Where? Iha, in our own heart. And when we have to deal with the enemy, we should not be having funny notion. Ahimsa paramo dharma. No, kill it. Enemy should not be spared. That is the wrong approach. No, he will improve. He will improve or not, but you will be destroyed. Now, if you want to kill the enemy, you must know which are the hideouts. So there, the teacher says, Indriyani, Mano, Buddhi, 3 of them. Indriyani, Mano, Buddhi, Asyadhishthana Muchyate, Eter Vimohayatteshaha, Jnanam Avritya Dehinam. The desire first, or the kama, starts operating from the sense organs. And you will see how much we are slaves to our sense organs. In one 5-star hotel, I went for a marriage somewhere. Somebody else's marriage. Should be clear, no? So, I took my meal and sat somewhere in one corner. So, one person came, he said, Swamiji, you are sitting alone? I said, no, food is with me. May I join you? I said, bring your plate, not from my plate. So he came and he said, with the 3-piece suit and all that, he said, do you like the food? I said, yes. Whatever is there, you have to like, whether the question is not there, whether you like or you don't like. Can you eat without chilies? I said, no, I like chilies, but where will I search? It's a question of only one, finish it up and go away. No, it's not like that. I cannot take food without green chilies. Therefore, wherever I go, and from his jacket, he took out a Ziploc bag with about half a dozen very strong green chilies. This one. You can imagine going to a five-star hotel with a three-piece suit and chili inside. What a slavery! We are so much slave to our sense organs. Friends, a great saint in Maharashtra, you might have heard the name, Santa Gyaneshwar. He said something very beautiful. If we want to control ourselves, there are 10 organs, 5 sense organs, 5 organs of action. Out of this 10, there is one organ which is 2 in 1, and that is our tongue. When the tongue is used for talking, it is called as organ of action. Speech is action. And when the same tongue is used for tasting, it is called as rasana. It is the organ of perception. 2 in 1. He says that a seeker should control his tongue. And the first control should be on the taste. Now see how simple it is. If you just do this experiment, cut your tongue and put it on a scale and other side of the scale use it. What will be the proportion? The weight of our tongue is hardly 1 by more than 1000, is it not? Must be hardly 10 gram. Try to find out. Hardly 10 gram. And our weight is 1 quintal. Now on that small little piece without bone, the tongue, there are 9 tastes, 9, not 1. And that one particular taste, little salt is less, little sugar is less, there is how many things, And so many things we keep on eating, dancing to the tune of the tongue, and we become fat. Has any fat person has a fat tongue? Tongue is thin. Observe this. Tongue never becomes fat, but she makes us fat because we are slave to that tongue. And another funny thing about this taste, see, this is the first organ which becomes activated in life. Small kids, they don't know anything. But you give them, take milk. I don't want milk, I want coffee. You are a useless fellow. Take milk. No, I want coffee. The other day, somebody sent me one WhatsApp. Indian child and a Chinese child. The Indian child's WhatsApp was, the child is holding his own toe and rocking till somebody is chanting Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. And with that tune he is, rocking and dancing. And then that man stops. The moment he stops, the child starts changing his face and cries so terribly as if the worst thing has ever happened to him. And again that man starts, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Immediately everything gone and he is rocking cheerfully, happily. Indian child, Chinese child. Chinese father is sitting with the child and the child is given the whiskey. One sip is given. And then the father takes directly. Thereafter again the child asks. So the father gives milk, water bottle. He throws that water bottle. I won't drink. Now the small child, hardly maybe about 9 months or not even 1 year. Our tongue becomes activated for taste earliest in our life. And our tongue becomes deactivated latest in our life. One old man on the deathbed, the children said, Babaji, doctor has told, now your time has come. So fulfill your father's desire. So we are come to ask you, Dad, what should we give you? What is your desire before you die? So the dad says, these doctors did not allow me to eat anything for last 6 months. Kindly get for me chicken. Oh! With that last word, chicken, died. Not chicken died, he died. He died. Now, according to Bhagavad Gita, yam yam vapi smaran bhavam tyajatyante kalevaram. Whatever is the last thought, that is the blueprint for your next life. So, this person, just before dying, chicken and died. So, next life, co. See, so if we want to control our total life, what is important is we must be in control of our desires, and desires start operating first from the sense organs, and among the sense organs begin from the tongue. Most important, don't give too much importance to this. Otherwise, the whole life goes only in that. Okay? About food, I tell you one simple thumb rule. Before taking food, don't think about food. Before you start taking food, you say loudly, oh, the food is very good. Otherwise, you have to tell lies. So when you say the food is very good, naturally you will have no other option. Eat it. And after you finish it, don't think about it again. Otherwise, that day you made, that rasam, can you make it again? Array? That means that rasam was hanging in your head for 3 days or what? Before eating, during eating, after eating, don't think about food. One of the simplest spiritual practice. So this is control of sense organ. Then control of the organ of speech, tongue. Now here also this is something very important. We learn, or a child learns how to talk maybe in 2 years, 2.5, 3 years, how to talk. But the whole life is not enough to learn how to keep the mouth shut. I should not say, but our neighbor's daughter-in-law is far better than our daughter-in-law. Are Maharani, when you know I should not say, why don't you keep your mouth shut? Friends, try these 2 things. You will help yourself. Before we talk to anybody on any topic, ask a question to yourself. Is it necessary to talk? Without any effort, you will enter silence. Without effort. 99% we talk when it is not required. And whatever we talk, that talk is nothing but about our past. I was there, I have done this thing, I have gone there. Nobody is interested. But we have nothing but particularly oldies like me. Old people have no future. They have only past. See, one example I will tell you, recently it happened. I was in Badrinath. Sitting in it was nice cold day, bright sun, and outside our Dharamshala. There were about a dozen people around me. I was sitting and taking a cup of tea. One man from nowhere he came and dashed everybody, excuse me, excuse me. People thought he knows me. And I don't know who is he. He came, he said, Swamiji, how are you? I said, I am fine. I have got two sons. One son is in America, one is in UK. Both are doing very well. Oh, but I am getting late. I am sorry, I am going. No, who asked you all these things? Imagine. Ashcharyavat pashyati kashchidenam. It was the wonder of wonders, Who asked you? Just observe this. When few people are sitting and talking something, any topic. Suppose one person says, when I was coming, I saw one small snake going. I was so afraid. Now the story is over. But do you think the other person will keep quiet? How much was the snake long? It was nothing. I saw this long snake. The competition of snake. See? And you saw the snake going. I saw the snake coming. Is it necessary? Not necessary. This is how we get unnecessarily involved in this world. So Bhagavan says, why we go the wrong way? Be attentive. Wrong way is extrovertedness. The right way is come back. Kaschid dhiraha pratyagatmanam aikshan avrutta chakshuhu amrutattvamichan. Rare indeed is the one who has the courage, guts, ability, will to withdraw from the world. Because amrutattvam icchan. Enough of these worldly tidbits here and there. Discover freedom. None of the worldly things and beings should have any influence on us. Discover your freedom. Then you will come to know Sarvam Paramasham Dukkham, Sarvam Atmavasham Sukham. All dependence is misery. All independence is happiness. See? Therefore, if we are slave to the sense organs, we will be dependent on so many things. I was in Jaipur and there was one Amma who came with me. Swamiji, I want to come with you for one lecture series. I said, come. She said, I'll attend all the lectures. I said, Mama, lecture you may attend, you may not attend. But you will have to attend all the foods, lunch, breakfast, dinner I take. I tell you frankly, I am coming only for that. Because you get such lovely food wherever you go. And Jaipur is one place where you can really get the best food in the world. So I said, come. She came, I was staying in my room, she was staying in her room with my friend. And next day she got up and she said, Swamiji, how did you sleep? I said, come, I'll show you. I slept like this. No, not like that. That is what you asked me, how did I sleep? What a question. Demonstration, isn't it? No, did you get sleep? I said, yes. What is the great about getting sleep? No, I could not sleep. I say, you must be awakened. Therefore, no sleep. Wise people don't sleep. Otherwise, people sleep. So, no, Swamiji, actually, a different bed and different bed sheet and different pillow and different cover. I could not sleep whole night. How can you sleep in any bed without it being your bed? I said, Amma, you have problem, you know what? Because you have got your bed. I have got no my bed. Therefore, every bed is my bed. See how simple it is. Just discover this joy rather than dependent on anything, anywhere. See? So, first of all, we become the slave to our sense organs. And when our sense organs are conquered by the enemy called as desire, the desire doesn't stop there. Then it enters the deeper aspects of our personality called as the mind. And when the desire enters the mind, we become sentimental. See? One person asked me, Swamiji, please help me, how to please my wife, because today since morning she is not talking and doing the things and all that. I don't know what I have done. I said, maybe you might have forgotten her birthday. Oh God, really today is her birthday. Swamiji, how do you know? I said, these are routine cases. Nothing new. Now, is wife birthday a national event or what to remember? It is a regretful day, not a remembrance day. Then what to do? I said, only once you forget, whole life you will remember. See, friends, because when the desire has now left or conquered the sense organs, it has gone now to the mind. And mind wants always recognition. See, I enjoy my life only because of this. In USA it happened. I was staying, like I am staying with Pramila, there I was staying with one girl. And I knew that girl when she was small, maybe about 10th class, 9th class like that. Then she was married and she was in USA. So when I went, I stayed with her. And she used to prepare, a South Indian girl. She used to prepare food and I used to eat and all that. And then another person, lady, called me. So she only took me there for lunch. And when I was eating food, I said, hey, you prepared this so good. Come on, give me a little more. I am really enjoying. And then some more thing. I said, that also you give. That is really tasty. I had never eaten such a tasty dish. I was praising this. Now this my hostile. You don't know that? Now I am in her house. So her husband is the host. Husband's wife is hostile. And children are hostilities. And I am hostage. So, my hostile, she, say after I finish my food, just wash my hands, Swamiji, I want to talk to you. I said, we'll talk at home, I'm staying in your house. No, I want to talk now. I said, start. No, not here, in the other room. Whenever anybody wants to meet me separately in the room, I get frightened. Oh God. Because there is nothing except Ganga, Yamuna, Saraswati. And I can't tolerate these crying fellows, you know. So, I had to go, no choice. So I went, there was only one bed and nothing else in the small room. So I sat on the bed, she sat on the floor, put her head on my knees and spoiled my clothes. Started crying. I said, finish quickly, tell what is the problem. He said, Swami, you are praising our food so much. You never praise my food. I said, Mama, how can I tell lies? Dear friends, when the desire conquers the sense organs and enters the mind, we start seeking attention. And seeking attention becomes so strong in our life. And if we are not given due attention, we feel insulted, we feel neglected. Those of you who have got dogs at home, you will know. When you go home, if you don't give attention to the dog, he will start making a terrible noise. So unless you allow him to come and do whitewash to your face. Therefore, that is one of the technique of giving salt to the dogs. Because all your sweating is a organic salt for the dog. Dirty people. So the dog is wanting nothing except attention. So whenever we are seeking attention, the desire has migrated from sense organs to the mind. Such people become extremely sentimental. And do you know, like a centimeter becomes a meter, in the same manner, sentimental becomes mental afterwards. Such people, they are extremely vulnerable, Anytime their mood is off, What happened to you? What has remained to happen to me? Did anybody insult you? Who respects me? Is something paining you? I am still alive. This is surprise. Then you die. Hey friends, these sentimental people are dangerous and difficult to handle. Such people go into depression. See? Those who are sentimental, they only go to depression. Now after this mind is conquered by the desire, now the desire goes further deep in our personality. Indriyani mano buddhi. Buddhi is intellect. Now the desire enters and conquers our intellect. And what is intellect? Intellect is a faculty of reason. Then we start justifying wrong as right. See? Who doesn't do corruption? Everybody does. The whole world, every minister is corrupt. Therefore, I am also corrupt. Arre? Is it a logic or what? See, friends, the day the desire, the calm enters our intellect, in the 18th chapter, Bhagavan says, Adharmam dharma iti yamannate tamasavrata. Then we start justifying how wrong is right. And when we start justifying how wrong is right, we are completely destroyed. So an enemy who is bent upon destroying us, should we forgive him? Should we love him? No. Nip in the bud. Don't allow it to flower further. And this can be done only by strict discipline on oneself. See, there is a great mantra, and that mantra is, we must have the ability to say no. We must have the ability to listen no. Both. A person who doesn't have the ability to say no, he will be destroyed in this world. Okay? Once it happened in Bombay, right from morning up to 12:31, I had to take food in 5 houses. You can imagine. Even a buffalo cannot take that much food. And I got only one stomach. Buffalo, they got 4. So, the last place where I told, a nice Sindhi family, very close, very good friend. I said, look here, yeah, I'll come to your place, just 5 minutes. I won't take even a glass of water, okay? Because by then I will be fully packed. 5 houses eating, even if you take this much, how much it becomes? Okay, you please come, at least bless our house. I said, all right. I went there, huge table, so many things prepared. I said, oh, very nicely prepared. Thank you very much. Bye-bye. No, 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 Swamiji, you have to eat something. We are prepared with such a great love for you. I said, look here. If I eat, I will die. You know what was the reply? Never mind. That day, I have learned this mantra. When I say no means no. See, friends, we have to have the ability to deny. Otherwise, this world will take us for a ride. See, friends. And then the youngsters, they say no peer pressure. What peer pressure? You should pressure on them. You should not get pressurized by them. See? Those who are weakling, they say, no, everybody in our school, everybody in our college does like that. You are dumb then. You are not, full of life. How can anybody dictate you? Have the ability, no means no. See? But our no has no strength. Take this, no, I don't want. No, please take. Oh, okay, you wanted that. Our no has no life. See, in India, when they sit together for food, suppose I want sweets. So I will tell, hey, get some sweets for these people here. So the person gets sweets. And then they want or they don't want. Then when it comes to me, I say, no, 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 I don't want. I cover their plate, not my plate. These are the practical tips. See, friends, learn to deny in life. Most important, we have to learn to deny. And in this manner, when we start denying the world, we are slowly withdrawing from the world. Be attentive. Denial is done under two conditions. One is wisdom. Second is frustration. Dispassion is withdrawal through wisdom. And depression is withdrawal through frustration. And both of them look alike. A dispassionate person is withdrawn from the world. A depressed person is also withdrawn from the world. But the difference is, dispassionate person is withdrawn, yet he is cheerful. And dispassionate person has everything, yet he is frustrated. What is there to live? And other people are happy, come on, he is going to die. But he doesn't die. Continues. Disappointing everybody. Therefore, friends, when we withdraw from the world with understanding, then you will stop seeking outside. See, friends, the real joy is not in indulgence. The real joy is in withdrawal. One of my friends recently, he came to Delhi airport to meet me. Elderly person, retired brigadier of Indian Army. Must be about 80 or 78 like that. Very good friend of mine. So he said, I cannot come and see in your place because at night driving is difficult for me. So daytime you are coming, I will come and meet you. I said, very good, come. He came. And the first thing he told me, Swamiji, good news. I said, come on, don't tell me you are again getting married. He said, no. Then I have stopped smoking. Be attentive. He was a smoker for last 60-50 years. During that smoking, as much he was happy, million times more he was happy when he gave up smoking. Friends, real joy is not in indulgence. Real joy is in withdrawal. Learn this. See. Then our sense organs, our mind and our intellect will not rule us. Then they become servant and we become master. Our present condition is the other way around. And such people, they are proud of their all the everything. In one house, I went, I was playing with the kids, something, carom or like that. And ha ha hoo hoo, no seriousness of any kind. Nice Hindi filmy songs were going on, and we were playing and jokes. And that moment, the car sound came. Immediately, the kids got Swamiji, Hitler has come. And they just put the board back and went to their room, switch off everything as if nothing has happened. And then that man came inside and he came and he saw around. He asked me, Swamiji, did the children make any noise? So I also did not make any noise, kept quiet. Then you can imagine what he said. He said, they know I don't like noise. They are afraid of my anger. My house is quiet. Now imagine, is such a father Hitler good, or a father when he comes from work, children leave everything like an Alsatian, they jump out of their skin to hug the father? Which is a better model of a father? The first one, a Hitler brand? But a person is even proud of that, They are afraid of my anger. See, friends, never justify losing temper. Never justify. It is a question of how we are disciplining ourselves. Therefore, when this desire is conquered, anger will no more be your companion, greed will never overpower us. And when these three things are gone, then you are at peace with what you have. You may be singing that bhajan. In India they sing, Jehi vidhi rakhe Ram, tehi vidhi rahi. You sing this bhajan, no? As the God has kept us, we should be like that, except I should get little more. See, Patanjali Yoga Darshan tells in Vibhuti Pad, Santoshat Anuttam Sukhalavaha. In the Niyam Sadhana, Shaucha Santosha Tapaswadhyaya Ishwara Pradidhanani Niyamaha. There are 5 niyamas, self-discipline. And then, second is Santosha. Santosha is contentment. And the great teacher writes, Santoshat, contentment, leads to Anuttam Sukhalavaha, unparalleled bliss. Contentment is the foundation of happy life. Contentment brings us back to our own blissful self. See, friends, such a person has discovered happiness. Such a person is at home in every place, at home with everyone, at home in every situation. Never loses his or her cool. See, friends. And this is not outside anywhere. It is within us. If we have to discover this, our divine nature, we have to observe how much time, energy we are spending only in one thing, desire fulfillment. Now be attentive. If desires are normal, see, then will we like to get rid of them? Like on our shoulder, there are two things. One is the ammas, they call it as a purse, but it is actually a hold on. See? If you see any amma's purse, except the globe, everything is there. It's so heavy. So there are two things. One is our head on the shoulder, second is the purse. Now, wherever they go, the first thing before sitting, unload. Why they remove that? Because it is abnormal. It is not normal. Has any lady ever said, I am tired? So both the things. Head is on the shoulders and the purse is also on the shoulder. That which is not normal, that alone can be removed and is removed. Be attentive. If desires are normal for the human mind, why we will want to remove the desire? What is the fulfillment of desire? Fulfillment of desire is removal of desire. See? And desires happen because, like, if some foreign body goes in your body, suppose some thorn goes or some infection, something goes, there is inflammation, redness, heat, pain, pus. Exactly the same way, when an object enters the mind in the form of desire, then there is the inflammation of the mind. That inflamed mind is called as desire. Wherever there is inflammation, it's painful. And therefore, when there is a desire, it is extremely painful. And that pain makes us uneasy. So what we know only one way. To remove that pain, we fulfill the desire, meaning we remove the desire. The moment the desire is removed, your own blissful nature returns back. Watch this thing. We have to only be aware that we are not wasting our life only in fulfilling the desires. There was a king and he had a son. And the king was sitting with the ministers, some important discussions were going on. And the son was crying. So the king came to know that the prince is crying. He said, why the prince is crying? Get him in. So he was brought. Yes, prince, what do you want? Desire. What do you want? But what do you want? I want a buffalo. So the king said, can't you give the prince a simple thing like buffalo? Get one. So the buffalo was brought in the assembly hall. Buffalo was surprised. After the buffalo came, again the fellow started crying. Prince, what you want now? Get the green grass for the buffalo. See, such simple things you can't fulfill for my son. He is a prince, a royal person, not like any beggar. So the servants, they go and get green grass. Okay. Again, now what you want? Feed that grass to that buffalo. So it is kept in front of buffalo. Buffalo eats. Now again, now what do you want? Take out the milk. See, such simple thing the prince is asking. You can't fulfill these many things. Come on, call somebody. And a person comes, milkman starts milk. Again, now what do you want? Put the milk back. The king says, give him one and throw him out. Our desires are like this. don't waste time in fulfilling the desires. And then you will come to discover the real joy is not in fulfilling the desires. The real joy is in overcoming the desires. When I wanted to smoke, there's a desire. And I become a slave to that desire. But when I rise above the smoking weakness, that joy is more than all the cigarettes smoked together. Therefore, don't seek outside anything. Discover within by this one simple technique. Let us not be a slave. That is the enemy number one, desire alias anger. See? Athakena prayuktoyam papam charati purusha. Under whose influence we go the wrong way? Under the influence of the desire. Therefore, although God has given us the sense organs which are extrovert, use them judiciously. Eyes are meant for seeing, see things, nothing wrong in that. But then, thus far, not further. See. Yes, you have given nice rasana tongue, enjoy food. But keep track of your Madhya Pradesh. Once you have this self-control, then lead the life of joyful existence. Then such a person alone has understood the secret. The real happiness is not outside, but we are the source of all happiness. And once you discover this happiness, then you become a source of happiness to others. Don't we like somebody who is happy? See? The other time I went with Arvind Bhai to some place, and that person had a Bentley car. I don't know anything, I am a bekar. Bekar means two cars. Gujarati ma be vale two. So I don't understand anything in the car, and he knows. So when that car was said, Swamiji, do you know this is the best car? I said, really? Then he took for a test drive and all that. So when somebody's lovely car we see and we are so happy, if it is ours, how great happiness it will be. If we are extremely happy with a happy person, if we become or we discover rather that happiness, we become a source to the whole world around us. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om.